nemesis.
Evening. Got here well before you did. Cleaned up too. Makes you mad, I know. Don't hold back. Let's see how strong you really are.
I don't want to fight you, Nemesis. I don't even want to speak with you right now.
Not asking you to fight me. Asking you to hit me. See if you can even make me budge. It'll be worth your while. Let me have it.
Down the drain.
You again. Now pull yourself together.
First tunnel to my right. To the fields. It's drier here at least. Look for the golden petals on the ground. Flash of the dead. There's the bell. Open. the way. Hello again, Echo. How have you been?
How have you been? How have you been?
Oh, you know, this place sure is a change from Oceanus, if you've ever been. About the only friendly face up there is that Narcissus.
Is that Narcissus? That Narcissus? That Narcissus?
Wait, your voice. You know him? Oh no. Knowing all his suitors, and knowing you're here in the land of the broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted. Broken-hearted. Broken-hearted.
See you next time.
Next time.
The trap is set. Cheer up, Sobby. Now for what's mine. Good. Grow golden once again. Strength of the sea. there? Protected. In the name of Hades.
having shed its coat of torment, the soul-devouring infernal beast beyond the gates of Tartarus reveals that it is not the monster it appeared, but one more infamously vicious still.
No, wait, stay. Where did he go? Tears. Guarding the gates. Authorized personnel only. Okay, let's see if this works. Now, unseal. Excellent. I'm in. All this machinery. For what? Central control.
You are trespassing on private property.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
We bid you a warm welcome to the gates of Tartarus.
something there. Straight for Cronos, or... from on high. Where does Cronos find those blasted satyrs anyway?
Hey. Not gonna lie, Mel. Sometimes I wish I had a big important task. And not that floating isn't one.
You know my stance on this, Dora. You need to get out of this tent. You're very talented. I've never met a shade that speaks like you.
Ooh, I can talk. Makes me so special. I'm sure any lowly shade could do it after being stuck here listening to you people long enough. I was fed up with just warbling, so I learned to sound it out, I guess.
I'm glad you did. May moonlight guide us.
Terror engulf us.
Princess, there's so much here for me to learn. Lady Hecate has been generous enough to teach me something of the herbal ways and of your craft. An everlasting pursuit. I'm getting a late start.
You wish to become a witch, Lord Moros? Maybe I can give you some pointers sometime.
Oh, I would welcome that.
Well, this worked out, I guess.
Your generosity shall not be forgotten.
Welcome, Lord Charon. And you as well, boatman. Salutations. Lord Charon always delivers. It's all here.
Your little garden there has cheered this old place up a bit, goddess. In trying times, such simple pleasures oft are first to fade. Precisely when they're needed most.
Thank you, and pleased to hear it, great tactician. Though I'd not expected a mere flower patch to leave such an impression on someone like you.
Come now, all I do is pay attention to details. Victory comes to those whose hearts are predisposed. I mean, look at us. Our spirits are quite literally all we have. And now flowers.
Help keep an eye on them for me, would you?
Of course.
Live and thrive.
Plenty of room to grow.
Grow strong, all right?
Our garden flourishes.
Zorafat.
What news?
Farewell, Commander. This is my path.
Seems like an awful big coincidence. But then with gods, these things, they happen all the time. I'll say I'm glad she
Yes.
moment of reprieve.
At hand. That's everything.
Mist your wings. Tired flying to and fro. Oh, it's been too long. Not seen too many shadow spillers hereabouts. Good thing since it's been plenty dark such as it is. How so many souls manage getting themselves tangled up like that, I never want to know. What a sight you are.
In the name of Hades.
Compose yourself.
I didn't mean to keep you waiting long, Headmistress. Or do you always arrive at just the right instant?
A bit of solitude here hardly is a waste of time. I never merely wait. I've more matters to attend to in these woods besides. But first...
At last. Come on out. Going down. That's cold. Excellent. Here goes.
Yes. Wow. You know, don't even have the words. Look, I can tell you're having trouble moving on. Maybe you ought to spend a little time down in the fields. Clear your head, put the pieces of your heart back together and all that.
If you mean the morning fields, I don't think that's a healing place. The shades there wallow in self-pity and speechless despair. Although there is one who repeats whatever I say to her.
Repeats whatever you say to her. I knew a nymph like that one time. Nice girl. But she didn't get me. Only ever talked about herself. I had to cut her off.
So you do know Echo, the mountain nymph. She's languishing in the fields even now, apparently because of you. I can hardly get through to her.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, tell her Narcissus really wants what's best for her. Unless that's me. Don't tell her that part, though. See you soon.
This must be love. Good work.
Hey, is it really true Moros himself showed up at your crossroads because you summoned him? As in, you literally invited doom?
It doesn't seem the wisest course when you put it that way. Cronos once was brought low by a prophecy of the three fates. I felt they might be willing to intervene again.
And they did so by sending you the embodiment of misfortune and unforeseen consequences. Well, if that's what the fates have in store, you're going to need this. Together we shine. Farewell, no time to
Cattail seeds. We're almost there. Hold on. Felt that. Let's begin. Satisfactory. Lord Charon, I've returned. Olimpo sites sensation.
Don't normally play private events, but for you, lady, we'll do anything.
You struggle ceaselessly, but to what end?
Get out of my head.
The Dark Princess reveals her deepest fears only to a stoic old amphibian, which long ago hopped into her tent and into her heart.
Only the deepest fears for you, Phrynos. Damn it, Phrynos. I can't do this. What if I can't do this?
Hey, if I were you, well, come to think of it, I'd do a lot of things. Go for a jog. That seems nice. Having legs. Getting the heart rate going. A heart seems nice.
Stop it, Dora. I don't like it when you get like this.
Make something with my hands? I don't know, a cup, a bowl. I'd eat. Eating seems nice. Or even just remembering what that was like.
Take care, Dora. I confess I feel a bit self-conscious that the fated list is there for you and all to see. Some of the matters it describes are rather personal.
If it's any comfort, the prophecies appear only to you. We see there only what's meant for us. Although, when you fulfill a prophecy, I can usually tell. It's like a sudden realization.
We know our paths are intertwined to an extent. Well, may your sudden realizations connected to my actions not be too embarrassing.
I'm certain that they won't.
Our wards are first.
What to cast? What do I need? Here are the bones. Odysseus out checking on reports. Grow strong. All in the mind. Origination. I lack the grasp for this. The lovers. I understand. I see.
She's here to watch and learn.
I was born for this. Strength, knowledge. I'll bid you shine for me again tonight.
Behold my light. Phase shift.
Together we shine.
Your foe is vanquished.
Three fates found you in that hidden place. He relate to you in secret, do he not? Respond.
You mean Moros? His secret was about the surface, about how I can survive up there. I know this goes against the Fates' designs, but Olympus needs me. And to achieve my task, I need them.
I see. As you may know, I'm interested in the Fates having undue influence. Perhaps you may find the catalyst here for this incantation, whether they like it or not.
This can grow into exactly what I need.
Saw in him, I could not. Yet my Kore, as I called her, she would brighten around him.
Great and light. Likely heard I didn't get there, Artemis. Didn't even come close.
Sister, I have every faith in you, but not even I believed you were going to vanquish Cronos straight away. Let's be a little realistic here. My strength is yours.
basis for trade. I can make an exchange. You can sense it, can't you, my lord? The mark of primordial chaos. It seems I have another patron from the ranks of the chthonic gods.
How fares the goddess of the hunt? By now, these woods must feel a second home to her.
Sister Artemis appears quite well, so much as possible of late. If anything, she seems in better spirits than before.
Good. She, Selene, you and I have all prepared for this contingency, and now 'tis time we shine. Particularly you and I right now.
Descent. There's that rancid scent. train. was I out?
Fear me.
Oh, you don't need to get this kind of stuff for me. I can just take whatever stuff of yours I want when you're out.
Well, you can't take this while I'm out. I keep it on me at all times for just such an occasion.
You know, it's kind of spooky how you never come in through the front flap anymore. Ever think of taking up haunting yourself?
Oh yes, I figure if none of this works out, the lot of us can wander the earth, striking fear into the hearts of any mortals who dare look upon us.
Now we're talking.
Hello.
Lord Moros, as our honored guest, we wanted you to have this, to make your stay a bit more comfortable.
The nectar of the gods. Thank you, Princess. I've not received an offering before, though I do like to come prepared. So here, from me to you.
How thoughtful. I accept. How well would you say you know your grandparent, Lord Moros? I'd not expected to meet primordial chaos of all beings, but they summoned me to their domain and don't quite know what they want from me.
Chaos summoned you. That is unusual, though not entirely without precedent. And in this case, I can imagine why. Chaos and Mother Nyx were rather close, after all.
So Chaos seeks their daughter. They did mention something about a quandary.
This isn't the first time they took an interest in your family, or took action that the fates themselves likely never preordained. I choose to think you've made a new ally.
I hope you're right. Peace, Lord Moros.
To you as well.
Good evening, broker. Trade you. Don't have the bones. Order approved.
You're awake.
This should work. My choice is hereby made. My path is set.
You have it.
It is done. Salutations.
Salutations.
Headmistress, I was wondering if you might accompany me to the springs for a short while, if you're not overly preoccupied.
Well, I do believe I could use a bit of a soak. I've more knots in my back than that tree. Let's be quick about it then. These waters always seem to do the trick. But this is all right. Thank you for replenishing these waters. One of those details I had been meaning to get to, but alas.
You're very welcome, Headmistress. I appreciate your saying so, as I half thought you would admonish me for using magic and resources on this sort of thing.
Magic mostly is for self-improvement, Melinoe. Not a shortcut, mind you. And if an occasional scalding hot soak in the springs isn't self-improvement, then my concept of it must be very flawed.
I wish I could bring myself to relax. I feel like I'm wasting precious time while I'm here.
Time spent being good to oneself is never wasted. Unless you overthink it overmuch. We are here. Seize the moment ere it passes. Shame we cannot cook indefinitely in those springs, but a brief dip is better than none at all.
Together we shine.
Together we shine.
Here you are. Moonlight, guide us. Where'd Nemesis go?
Back in one piece.
Hey, Odysseus. Got you something here I wanted you to have. For always keeping an eye out.
Goddess, your presence alone is all I could ask. Though, if you're in a giving mood, then perhaps you'll accept a small gift from me in turn?
Your trusty knuckle bones. Thank you. Death to Cronos, sir.
He'll get his. If I may be so bold, Goddess, you witches are reliant on your magic when it comes to fighting from afar. You ever think of taking up the bow again? I could give you some pointers.
We don't discuss the bow, Odysseus. I'm still recovering from the last time you gave me some of those pointers about it.
Ah, well, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. A single weakness in your case, perhaps.
Doesn't count. Full grown. Grow and flourish. Something new there. The pin. My altar. Hence I go. Silver. go.
Just as I was.
Tartarus is no help at all. Almighty chaos, with your experiments so vast in scope, what can one individual achieve? The quandary you mentioned when first we met. What would you have me do?
Spawn of Hades, I ought to clarify I do not care what I will talk. Ask me no questions. Respond only when prompted, or when necessary and absolute. But above all, do as you will.
Quiet. Clean. Little one. Must want something to eat.
your wings. Share of root stalkers by now. It's fortunate for me that they mostly like to stay put, so I can just keep out of their way. But you're bigger. You can't just slip by, huh? How does that feel?
Fate fabric. Now for the test.
Breathe. Do I detect an artifact from Moros? Something to bring doom swiftly to your foes by forestalling your own. Seems rather handy, though.
I'm certain Lord Moros means you no offense, that his keepsake is of benefit to me, and I'm to take every advantage that I can.
Correct. There's no wonder doom has come to stay with us for now. His presence lingers over every action that we take.
over. Onward. That singing. What do we have in stock? The Earth's bounty.
Again. Hey, what's your problem anyway? Always huffing through here like you're late to something. You gotta learn to relax.
Sounds like you were there when the underworld opened up. It shouldn't have.
How come? That way I'd still be shriveled up in Asphodel. You know what though? Just forget I asked. You're killing my mood here.
Seeds. Just assure you...
Still got some.
By Skilla.
Oh, hey.
Don't you have friends among the other shades, Dora? You could join them for some activity out there. It's picked up a lot of late.
Foolish witch.
Haunting this tent is a full-time obsession. We lesser shades can be a little single-minded. I guess kind of like mortals.
Not just mortals. May moonlight guide you.
Suffer 1,000 torments.
Forgive me if I overstep, Princess. It's just... It seems to me that you and Nemesis don't always get along.
Whatever could have given you such an impression, Lord Morehouse? Perhaps all our incessant squabbles over petty things?
They can't be petty things if they're of your concern, or for that matter, hers. I understand there's some dispute about your task. You were chosen for it, she was not. True?
That's true. Nemesis trained hard, but so have I. The choice was never mine, yet she blames me.
If I know Nemesis, she blames herself. Although she takes it out on you, that I can see. If anyone, she ought to blame the fates.
I know, right? Moonlight guides you.
To victory.
I'll take it. May moonlight guide us. Odysseus on leave.
About time.
Nemesis, maybe we could start again. Here, I got you something.
Don't need your charity, princess, or temptations while I'm on duty or off. You're doing this because you want something from me anyway, so here, knock yourself out.
Thank you, Nem. Was it always like this? Between you and Headmistress? I used to think it was me you hated most of all.
You've always been naive, princess. As for Hecate, I liked her better before she decided this right here was the best use of my talents.
She made that decision long ago. So you're going to resent her forever? Or are you going to do something about it?
I am doing something about it. I'm honoring my vow to Mother Nyx. Else I'd be long gone, much to your disappointment, I'm sure.
I would be very disappointed, yes. Death to Cronos?
Whatever.
Adequate. Into the earth you go. Must be an incantation that can help. Now. My blood is bound by the heat, yet blood runs free. As it would spill upon the surface, I must be. So mote it be. What's that one do? The silver wheel. Deep breath. My curse. I feel all right.
You seem so very much alive. Upon the surface here, no less. You cured your curse somehow. Impossible.
Some moss.
Few entrances into the underworld exist, and one of them is through the Acheron, whose accursed waters bear the weight of...
If our foes can use this as an exit, so can I. In the wall. Athera's main square. Bronze. Should head to the main square. Part of the barrier is down. Must have been that pylon I destroyed. So what? 5 more to go. Gold. The barrier's lost some of its strength. Again. It's possible I'm not cut out for city life, Cronos. You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder. Who cares? This is the life right here.
Death to Cronos.
Death to all!
Melinoe. Your recent travels to the surface. How were you able to survive up there? You were away for longer than I would have expected.
My surface-breathing incantation made a difference after all, Headmistress. I still felt the oppressive atmosphere up there, weighing down on me, but not crushing me quite like before.
Magic born of your resolve. I'm impressed, though not entirely surprised. May your craft thus protect you, ere Olympus.
Indeed. May moonlight guide you.
And you as well.
Another shipment already, as promised. Broker? Salutations. How did you manage it, Odysseus? Back when you had the outcome of a full-scale war riding on you, then a treacherous sea journey, all with only one life to live. Or so then you thought.
For certain, the one life to live bit instilled in me the will to survive. Most mortals cling to life, but I was better than most at rejecting my doubts. When my plans all fell apart, I improvised.
Your plans fell apart. How did you avoid becoming distraught? Keep all your doubts at bay in the face of failure?
It's that I always relished finding a way out, no matter what I got myself into. Treating my predicaments as mazes to be navigated, puzzles to be solved.
But at times there are impasses, outcomes that simply cannot be achieved.
Nay, goddess. Not if you ask me.
May moonlight guide us.
And may you prevail.
You're ready. All grown up. about... I'm off. The crest of the Queen. The family stands united in our cause. In the name of Hades, I accept this message.
Already had enough of the surface, yes? Well, I promised the family that once you demonstrated your resolve to us, I'd take you under my wing. And I always keep my vows.
Her Majesty the Queen is with me now.
So you're in good hands. Good, strong, and very watchful hands.
I'll send you to your graves.
king of the Olympians, who shall lead us all out of this mess. How goes it, son of Cronos? Any news?
Dear, for all your jesting with me, it can send the wrong impression to one unaccustomed to your dry and clever wit. You see that, Melinoe? Humor is the bond that makes marriage strong.
Lost souls keep to themselves most of the time. So I listen to the trees. They're tall.
Growing up, I always listened to the whisper of the woods as well. In some respects, it reminds me of the spirits inhabiting this place. Their voices cannot easily be heard.
They can be heard, can't they? I'm not imagining it when I hear them call to me and comfort me. Though there's no need to answer that. For certain things, I'd rather not be sure.
Enjoy violets and fate fabric. Thank you, Father.
Cronos, does he? Turn to a life of the piratical smuggler in these dark times, huh?
They'll drown.
Come forward. There you are. I cannot stay for long. Just long enough to put you to the test.
I got here as quickly as I could, Headmistress. And still you had to wait.
To wait is the practice of patience. Now, on to other practices, I think.
Something. Let me show you the way. Be free.
Greetings, little one. I was beginning to think I had successfully dissuaded you. When it came to my attention, you were trespassing some other place instead. You dared venture above.
I've seen your work up there firsthand. To have unsealed the very gates of hell and brought disaster to mortals who've nothing to do with your petty vendetta.
You speak of the bedraggled city of Athera, which once stood in sycophantic tribute to your upstart father. Perhaps what mortals yet remain there shall think twice next time before they put their faith in gods.
Coward. Fair trade. That briny smell.
My steeds had grown rather exhausted from our rides. Where would I be if not for them? Closer to you, yes, but this... Which suits you? Your foes shall shudder.
Renewed. Nemesis.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, you louse. All right, you can't. Must be so sick of staring at yourself by now.
The only thing I'm sick of, I forget your name, is you tramping about, disturbing my peace. If you don't have anything nice to say, why don't you go?
Still indignant after all this time. As you learn to show respect, you might not be stuck forever in the company of a buffoon. Well, drink it in.
Can be rather terse. She didn't hurt you or anything, did she?
She said something just there about how I'm stuck forever in the company of a buffoon. She couldn't have meant... No way. She's jealous. She likes me and playing hard to get. Unlike some people who come on a little strong.
Again.
stone are possibilities to be explored. I shall reveal how to see them all, but first.
It does seem viable.
She's back. Okay, guys, this is it. This is the big one. A big break. Right here.
Blast those sirens.
The artifact I gave to you. It can forestall the inevitable. Almost like a doom repellent.
I'm certain it shall.
Only in the final...
Hail to you, which
Through the knowledge of almighty chaos, I can see into the void. In you go. As ancient chaos continued to say, awake, O monument of night. I shall obey.
So mote it be.
Let's try the surface one more time.
gladdens me to see you, Hecate. I have observed the stalemate upon Olympus holds, although the Titan Cronos musters forces in Ephyra still. Shall I continue monitoring them?
Yes, Selene, do. Blasted Ephyra is the closest exit out of here. Do you suppose they are prepared for a single...
Titan's forces are somewhat in disarray. Thus, no, I do not think they are sufficiently prepared for one of us. But I shall watch and make certain of it. For now, I must be off. Together we shine.
Farewell. Together we shine.
Why all the rancor towards Narcissus, by the way? I see how he could be a little irritating, but he doesn't seem all that bad.
Should have seen what he did to this poor nymph. Absolutely broke her heart. Didn't even notice or care.
Didn't take you for the sentimental type. I thought you concerned yourself with worse than lovers' quarrels.
Narcissus cared only for himself, not for anyone around him. Had to make an example of him. He wound up madly in love, with his own reflection, till the day he died.
So now he's a shade in the underworld, and still staring longingly into his own eyes.
Hey, you're the witch, not me. You know how it is with curses.
They're easily misused. Death to Cronos?
Sure.
Odds on assignment, huh? Some nightshade. Death to Cronos. Oh.
What sorcery has touched the pitch-black stone?
What say the cards this eve? Infinite possibilities. See what needs to be done. I feel unstoppable.
Forces are at work. Perhaps it was the fates themselves ensuring you would find me thus.
Lightning from on high.
best believed it when Apollo said that she'd reached out with something important. Turns out, it was you.
Arachne's handiwork. That you, Arachne? This place again. Huh. Thank you for your service.
Sure enough. That pitch-black stone in our training grounds. I've sensed it ever since your incantation. The subtle influence of chaos on this realm.
Our goals are intertwined. When I gaze upon the stone, I begin to see different paths and possibilities in every facet. Some leading closer to our victory.
It's very much disquieting to know the choices that we make might all be preordained to some extent. No.
Chaos trial, check.
Well, look at you. Hey, what happened? You look weird or something, I don't know. We're not too long. Took someone to the woods.
No, Dora, though I don't think I can sufficiently explain. You know the pitch black stone? Turns out it can do things.
The purple rock can do things, you say? You know what? I don't even want to know the rest. Just gonna let my imagination take over for you, thanks.
Anytime. Moonlight guide you.
Come on now.
Lord Moros is away. Good.
It was quite a fight. Vengeance for your family awaits you far below. I'm certain they would be proud of what you have become. Bear them in your heart when you strike.
Headmistress, I'll bear them in my heart, but I have no memory of them. How could I? You're the one who's always been there for me.
Oh, don't say such things. I am not your mother, Melinoe. So much she could have taught you. I cannot. Never compare us.
Okay. Be well, Headmistress.
And you, Melinoe.
Hey, I always thought if I could just train harder than you, she'd reconsider and give the task to me. Worked my ass off. But it didn't matter.
I worked too. And Headmistress always made herself clear about our roles. You can't change your birthright, nor can I change mine.
It isn't fair.
A moment, Goddess. You asked before about how I managed it. The pressure to always prevail through what, in retrospect, were many terribly exciting scenarios, all whilst bearing the burden of so many others' expectations and my own.
You said you always believed there was a solution, a positive outcome that could be discovered and achieved. I've been thinking about that.
Good. But it occurred to me there's something else. It was love that drove me on. The great war that earned me my place in Elysium. I wanted desperately not to go. To stay with my wife and their newborn son.
You were left with no choice but to fight. So you held to hope that someday you'd see your family again.
Sound familiar, does it?
Death to Cronos, sir.
No, don't I wish.
Another step to perfection.